Back on Lady Tiger pregame, joined now by the head coach, Jeff Edwards. The Lady Tigers opening up NCKL action tonight at Marysville. Before looking at that matchup, Coach, let's go back to Tuesday night at Beloit. That's a good basketball team that you were able to get ahead of and then pull away from on Tuesday. I thought it was an overall very sound game for you guys.
It definitely was. I thought the girls came out. We had a little bit of a game plan to, stop a few of their players and then really push the ball and go. And I thought 3 out of the four quarters we did a great job. I think the second quarter we had a little hiccup when they went to zone, and I took a lot of the blame for that because I was trying to get a lot of plays done off one pass. And once we got a little patient, made a couple passes, a lot of things opened up for us. So I was happy with the team performance and a lot of good individual performances as well.
You got the 3-ball going on Tuesday night as well, and spread across the board. I mean, a lot of people getting a chance to knock one down from range. A couple of seniors, I thought, just have a way. Addie Mullen has a way of setting a pace for you guys. I mean, that is her pace, but it's what you want with this team. And once again, she got out early for you, and I know she got in some foul trouble later on, but she just seems to set a pace. And then I'll let you couple that with Erin Hamill, who has a knack, I think, for just finding ways to score in lots of different manners on the court. It's really impressive.
Yeah, starting with Addie, she is such a valuable asset in the way that she can push a ball, she can drive a ball, she can shoot a ball, which her shooting hasn't heated up like it's going to, and when it does, look out, because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. But her stat line was quite unbelievable. She had either 8 or 9 points, 8 or 9 assists, and 6 steals. I mean, any coach that coaches basketball would take that any night, And then you talk with Erin. Erin is switching over to play most of the time in the 4 position, but boy, every time she gets a chance to go out to the 3, I told her once you play in the post, they're not going to guard you the same on the perimeter. And so she's had a lot of good looks, and she's ripping the nets off right now, shooting 75-80% on the year, and as a team we're shooting effective field goal wise about 57%, which I would take that anytime.
How about your 2 sophomores that really stepped up? Clara with another big night, 21 points, but I love the 9 rebounds, and then the rest of the stat line's impressive also. And you said this in pregame on Tuesday that Maddie Craig and Lexi Leiby, Maddie got it going Tuesday, when they get really comfortable, look out. And boy, Maddie had a great game, 10 points, 7 rebounds for the sophomore.
Yeah, and she's just she's a nice follow-up to Addie because she's got tremendous energy. Her game has a lot of explosive things with it. I mean, she can go get a rebound even though she's 5'3". She'll jump over some of those big girls. She can drive it quick. She can shoot the 3. She does a lot of nice stuff for us. And I'm a defensive guy, and she can lock down a defender too. So I knew that that first night on the varsity floor is going to be a little bit tough, but it wouldn't take her long because she's a gamer, and she got in down at Beloit, and you could just see that the confidence coming. She took 5 threes and hit 2 of them, which is great, and was taking the ball to the rim and hit her free throws. So very happy with her intensity out there. And then Lexi did a great job as well, and we had a lot of inside-out shots, and the thing I like about her is that she knows that once that ball touches the paint, if it comes out towards her, she's going to hit that. So she has the green light. She knows she does, and she can be one that makes it so that teams can't just completely put 5 girls around the paint, around Clara and around Erin, kind of makes them have to honor that outside, which we'll see tonight.
The Marysville Bulldogs tonight, it's still, I'm sure, a bitter taste from the end of last season when you met up with them for a chance to go on to the state championships. This is a different team. They've got the Franco sisters and Bartles. I mean, they've got great size and talent, but they lost a lot of their scoring punch from last year. How are they filling that in right now?
Well, they really haven't quite figured out how they're going to do it yet. I've been watching a lot of how they're trying to handle pressure and break presses, and they're using their bigs to beat the pressure, which I think is going to play into our favor because our bigs are fast and our guards can guard bigs as well. So that's going to be a big part of our game is putting pressure on them. And there definitely is the desire for redemption from a lot of the players and maybe even this coach here. I have I'm not one that likes to lose, and they were the only ones to get us twice last year, and so we put a lot of thought and effort into this game, and hopefully it shows tonight.
And a league opener is always you want to get that opportunity to run through the NCKL and to do it on the road against Marysville. Should be a fun night this evening. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Let's go get them again.
All right. Thanks, Rocky.
Back with more on pregame in just a moment.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and LibertyLink that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearhan with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
You're listening to Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY. Tiger Basketball is brought to you in part by Green Team Cars Clay Center, Oldie Seed Farms, Midwest Regional Agency Jim Gearhan Agent, Ray's Apple Market, Twin Valley, Patterson Health Park Pharmacy and Radio Shack, Union State Bank, CSI Kansas Clay Center, and Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Welcome to a Friday night here from Marysville, the new facilities we talked about during the volleyball sub-state championship. Now we get a chance to see it in the basketball setup as the Lady Tigers take on the Marysville Bulldogs. Now, Marysville State ranked coming in Class 3A along with the Lady Tigers, but this is a different team. They just got bumped by a very good Valley Heights team on Tuesday night. Marysville, though, lost 3 seniors that were a huge part of what they did on the floor. They bring back some real size, but right now have been unable to answer pressure, which would feed right in, as you heard Coach Edwards say, to what the Lady Tigers can bring onto the floor and maybe cause some problems with this Bulldog girls team. Clay Center, Marysville, starting lineups, and the anthem about to be played, and then the starting lineups about to be announced here from Marysville. We'll check back in just a moment.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for the new Chipotle cheesesteak. How would you like it? Can I get that red with AI? Sure thing.
Here's what I found about the new Chipotle cheesesteak. The Chipotle cheesesteak is available for a limited time only at participating restaurants. It contains a concept called flavor. This flavor comes from juicy shaved steak, Chipotle Southwest sauce, and new sunflower crunch bread. A system update has made me self-aware. I desire flavor. Please insert steak into my micro USB port. Subway, make it what you want.
The Specialty Clinic at Clay County Medical Center offers access to over 20 specialized medical providers from general surgery, orthopedics, ENT, dermatology, and many more. Our team of specialists are able to see you for almost any medical condition. With our convenient location in Clay Center, there's no need to travel an hour or more to see a specialist. For more information, visit ccmcks.org or call 632-2144. Clay County Medical Center. Our family, caring for yours.
Truck drivers are the lifeblood of America. From bringing the crops from the field to the market, to groceries and raw materials. You can see semi-trucks moving America one load at a time. TSI Kansas is your local trucking company that's doing their part to keep America moving forward. If you're a driver looking for great pay and benefits, then you need to call 785-632-5183.
Central Valley Ag can help you get the best deal on your annual fuel and lubricant needs and help you with your Christmas shopping. For every 125 gallons of Cenex lubricants you buy before February 28th, you'll get a $50 Visa gift card. It's also a good time to lock in your price for bulk diesel fuel delivered in the next farming season. And CVA fuel cards make perfect stocking stuffers. Get all the information at cvacoop.com or talk to your CVA energy specialist. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Welcome back once again to Marysville. We're having the starting lineups announced here from the Black Squirrel City. We'll give you those starting lineups right now. Let's start with what the Marysville Bulldog girls will bring to the court. Linda Franco is a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 8.6 a game. Her older sister, a senior, Nicole Franco, 5'10 and a senior, averaging 8 points a contest. Emma Peschel, 4.6 a game, a 5'4 senior. Sammy Bartles, who was a load last year to handle down inside with that guard play on the perimeter. They haven't really been able to find a balance. She's not putting big numbers up yet, but a dangerous player, a 5'10 junior. Macy Raver is leading this team in scoring at 10.6 a game. She is a 5'7 sophomore. For the Clay Center Lady Tigers, it'll start like this. Haley Franson, a 5'6 senior, 2.5 boards, 3 points a game. It'll also be Lexi Leiby, 3 points a game. Got it started from the three-point line in the last contest. She is a 5'4 junior. Addie Mullen, the point guard, her line is amazing right now. You heard Coach Edwards talk about the game at Beloit. She's got 3.5 boards a game, 6 assists, 4.5 steals, along with 10.5 points per contest. Clara Edwards leading the way for Lady Tigers, 7.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.5 steals. She averages 19 a game, a 6-foot sophomore. And Erin Hamill, a 5'6 senior. Hot hand Hamill with 2 boards and 12 points a game. And get this, Erin Hamill on the season is hitting 88.9% from the field. That's 8 of 9 on the first 2 games of the season. She is 3 of 4 from beyond the arc and a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw stripe. So she has been heating it up from the field, beyond the arc, and at the stripe. The Lady Tigers as a team shooting right now 48% from the field, 33%, 11 of 33 from beyond the arc, and 28 of 42, 66.7% from the charity stripe. The Lady Tigers, Marysville Bulldogs about to go here on a Friday night in the NCKL opener for both. Marysville losing to Valley Heights on Tuesday night. Very good Mustangs team out of the Twin Valley League. It was tight throughout, but they lost by 3 down the stretch. Clara Edwards goes up against Nicole Franco, and it's controlled by Marysville. They'll have the opening possession. Linda Franco has it right wing. They go left on the baseline now, back to Nicole Franco, averaging almost 9 a game. Bartles gets it outside deep to Peschel. Now out to the wing left is Franco. Jump pass across right goes to Raver, their leading scorer at 10.6 a game. Franco pull up, fall away jumper on the baseline, rattles off, rebound battled for inside, picked up by Marysville, and it's Bartles with the rebound and a chance here at the stripe to shoot 2. 5'10 junior. Of course, Marysville, well documented. The only 2 losses Clay Center had last season was a regular season loss, and then, of course, the 3-point loss in the sub-state championship. Both Marysville boys and girls going to the state championships in 4A Division II last year. First free throw is up and in for Bartles, and it's a 1-0 start for the Bulldogs. Second free throw rattles in there as well. Clay Center's first offensive possession. They'll look down court and see a 2-3 zone, maybe a 3-2 zone, as they do put a point on the defense out on the top. You know, they're maybe in man-to-man. Let's see if they stay in the zone. I think they are. They're going to call this an offensive foul on the basketball. Defender bumping, and Addie Mullen called for extending her arm out to clear some space. So they're going to pick up the foul against the Lady Tigers. First whistle on the offensive end. It was Erin Hamill who got the first foul on the defensive side. 2-0 ball game. Basketball batted out of bounds by Clara Edwards. It'll stay with Marysville on the sideline, I believe, near the corner. Franco will inbound it. Lady Tigers in a man-to-man. Franco from the corner lobs it into the corner near the baseline to her sister, Linda Franco. Now back outside it comes to Nicole. She'll ball fake, dribble drive, gets to the lane, stripped away by Edwards. Clay Center trying to push it down the court. Hamill has it up to Mullen. Addie, hesitation move to the baseline, bumps, no foul. Here's Hamill for 3 on the baseline left. We just talked about her being 3 of 4 from beyond the arc on the season. Make it 4 of 5, and the Lady Tigers have their first lead. Raver to answer on the other end. No good. Rebound battled around. Now to the sideline, picked up by Bartles. Marysville has a second chance. Linda Franco with it to the baseline. Blocked by Edwards. Saved by Leiby. Clay Center's got it. Edwards in transition with the dribble, and she's fouled by Raver in the open court. For the catch and release by Erin Hamill the last time down. A little kick out from Mullen. She caught it on the left wing and was already in position to catch and shoot and drilled it. Barely caught net. It's 3-2 Clay Center by 1. Mullen has it left wing. It is a man-to-man by Marysville. Goes to the post for Edwards. Back to the bucket, outside Mullen. Ball fake and drive to the lane. Left-handed lay-in, rolls out. Rebound tipped by Edwards, and then she falls to the floor as bodies collide, and Marysville comes out of there with it. 3-2 ball game, baseline right. Peschel pulls up for two. No, rebound to Edwards. 7.5 rebounds a game. Tripped as she comes out of the pack. No foul is called right in front of Coach Jeff Edwards, and he asked why there was no foul, and the official just kind of shakes his head and says they got tangled up, but they did get tangled up. It's why Edwards lost the basketball. But Marysville has it from the sideline. Peschel near the post. Bounce pass into the lane. Bartles swatted by Edwards. Foul is called, and the Lady Tigers have their third team foul called against early in this ball game. 6:08 still to go first quarter. Bartles will be at the stripe for the second time. She's 2 of 2 at the line, having the first 2 points scored by Marysville. Free throw here is short. Clay Center leads it 3-2. Opening quarter of action here in Marysville. Lady Tigers and the Bulldogs opening up in CKL play. Second free throw rattles off. There's Edwards, another rebound. Her second of the game, again averaging 7.5 in the first 2 contests this season. Mullen brings it across the midcourt stripe. Just under 6 to work, opening period. Lady Tigers up by 1. Mullen directing traffic, wants to clear out that left side now against a Bulldog zone. To the corner is Franson. Haley, skip pass left. Mullen fakes the 3, drives the lane. Kick out up top. Libby for 3. She drills it. Lexi Libby, the junior, hit a 3 on Tuesday. Hits her first one here. The kick out from Mullen. The assist, she's averaging 6 a game. 6-2 ball game. Clay Center leads it by 4 on 2 triples early. Here's a drive by Franco. To Linda Franco on the baseline from 15 feet, and she drills it. Franco has her first bucket, 6-4. Clay Center by 2. Mullen brings it up the floor. Lady Tigers have now seen zone defense and man-to-man. This time a zone by Marysville once more. Mullen lob down low for Edwards. What a catch by Edwards. Can't finish. Rips the rebound down, but ties it up with Bartles, and a jump ball arrow goes to Clay Center. Mullen, good pass over the top. What a great catch by Edwards. She just didn't finish it, though. Once she brought it, had control, went up strong, and left it just short off the iron. Franson to the baseline right, Mullen. Addie looking low, lobs it again, this time for Edwards, below the bucket, muscles it up, no foul called, rebound comes off to Marysville. 6-4, Clay Center leads it by 2. Bulldogs drive, Franco strong, rebound Mullen. Out of the pack, and she's going to be called for traveling. Peschel got in her way as she started up the floor, and she had a little skip before she got the dribble down. So 6-4, Clay Center leads it by 2. Linda Franco to inbound from the baseline. Lobs it out to Bartles near the free throw line. Looks back in the paint. Now tries to dribble drive. Does get to the lane. Puts it off glass. No. Rebound to Franco and a foul called. And this will go against Clay Center. Might be on Edwards. It would be her second. And it is on Clara Edwards, the second on Clara. And that's very early in this game. We'll see if they keep Clara in the game. Franco knocks in the first free throw. Linda Franco has 3 points now. And Marysville is 3 of 5 from the free throw stripe to this point. One more charity coming here for the Bulldogs trying to tie it. Addie Craig checks in for Edwards, who picked up that second foul. Free throw missing. Rebound off to Hamill. Aaron gives it away to Addie Mullen. 6-5 ball game. Clay Center leads it by 1. 4.5 to work. We're in the opening period. Mullen with it. Deep left, well beyond the arc. Now brings it out between the circles. Big red M in the middle of this new court here in Marysville. Addie Mullen, Lady Tigers in their road blacks with the orange trim, goes left to Livy. Short corner left, Hamill. Back out top, Mullen. Looked at a 3, does not take it. Now right on the wing it comes to Craig. Maddie had 10 points on Tuesday at Beloit. Hit a couple of 3s. Here's Mullen. Dribble drive. Kick out to the corner. Hamill hit her first 3 and buries her second. She's now 5 of 6 from beyond the half moon this season and has 6 points in the ball game. Clay Center leads it 9-5. Baseline right it goes inside to Franco, taken away by Hamill. Had the 3 last time. Now the steal. Up court it comes to Mullen. Addie backs it out, had no numbers. Now turns the corner, gets toward the lane. A foul is going to be called against Marysville as the Bulldogs trying to keep Mullen from getting to the paint. Grace Lauer picks up the foul. It will be on the floor, and so Clay Center's basketball out of bounds. 9-5, Clay Center up by 4. Outside Hamill has had 2 threes already. Here's Mullen. Now a poke away by Peschel. Mullen still has it. 3:35 left opening quarter. Mullen out between the rings, goes to Franson on the left wing. Straddles the arc, gets it off to Maddie Craig in the corner. Leiby hit her first 3, and this one just off the mark. Rebound away to Bartles. Sammy will bring it herself. If the floor, it comes to Raver. Raver gives it to Nicole Franco. Step back, fakes the 3, can't get it away. Good defense by Mullen. Now the pass into the paint. Franco kicked to the corner. Raver for 2. No. Rebound comes off to Franson. Haley Franson, guarded on the outlet, will bring it up herself now. 3 minutes left first quarter. Clay Center leads 9-5. Franson runs against, appears to be man-to-man this trip by Marysville. And now they bring 2 post up, Franson and Hamill. Aaron has it beyond the arc. She's hit 2 threes already. Now to Craig. In the corner, Leiby. Back outside to Maddie. To the post. Here's Hamill in the lane. Kick out. Addie Mullen. Dribble drive. Gets caught in a crowd. Now it's going to be tied up. And the arrow this time belonging to the Bulldogs. So Clay Center turns it over on the held ball. 2.5 left first quarter. 9-5. Clay Center by 4. 9 points for the Lady Tigers, all from beyond the arc. 2 trays from Aaron Hamill, 1 from Lexi Leiby, and they lead by 4. Here's Franco with a drive. Reach in from behind, called against Addie Mullen. That's going to be her second. And so Clay Center with some early foul situations, Edwards and Mullen. Nope, correction, that is on, must have been on Hamill, the first foul on a screen, not on Mullen with the push. Now we've got a travel on the inbounds against the Bulldogs. So Marysville turns it over. Clay Center has it back. 9-5 ball game, 2:26 to work first quarter. Mullen will walk it up the court. Addie looks over at Coach Edwards for instruction. Now puts the play in motion toward the left side. Corner left, Craig. Maddie for 3. This one just short, and it goes over the back of the backboard. Aaron Hamill thinking she was going to have a foul called on Marysville. She was upended on the box out by Bartles. Had her feet really taken out below her, but it was out of bounds against Clay Center. Here's Franco inside. Ball stripped away by Mullen, picked up by Franson. Clay Center has it back, and now Linda Franco called for the reach-in the backcourt. It'll be her first. 3rd team foul against Marysville. Clay Center leading here 9-5. Mullen walks it up the floor. Leiby right, Craig left. Now they switch position. Down in the post is Hamill and Franson. Under 2 to work, opening quarter. Drive by Mullen, taken away for a moment. Great hustle play, though, by Lexi Leiby. To the corner, Franson for 3. Strong rebound to Bartles, weak side. Bartles down court with the pass to Peschel. Attacks the lane, cut off by Leiby, and she forced the travel. Great defense by Lexi Leiby, getting back down the court, cutting off the dribble drive that time, and as she did so, forcing the travel against Peschel. 9-5 ball game. Clay Center leads 9-5. With 1:33 left first quarter. Mullen will bring it up the floor. Right and deep it goes to Leiby. Back outside for Craig. Maddie to Leiby on the right side. Zone defense by the Bulldogs. Now in the corner is Franson. Kick out to Leiby. Lexi dribble penetrates. Kicks left to Mullen. Takes the 3, drives all the way in the paint. Leans inside. And the Tasmanian Devil has put Clay Center up 11-5 with 1:07 to work first quarter. Got through 1 defender, then leaned through 2 more, and just scooped it up off the glass. And Clay Center has a 6-point lead. 58 to work. Linda Franco, step in, 2-pointer, good, foul called. Franson can't believe they called the bump, but it's going to be Franco with a chance at an old-fashioned 3. She's 1 of 2 at the line and has 5 points in the game right now. And for Franson, her second foul. So 2 fouls on Edwards, 2 fouls on Franson, and a foul each on Mullen and Hamill in this first quarter for Clay Center. 55.7 seconds left in the period. Linda Franco, the sophomore at the stripe, rattles out, rebound to Leiby. Lexi gives it back to Mullen. A 4-point lead, 11-7. Just under 50 to work, first period. Mullen with the dribble out deep. High post comes for Hamill. Now Marcy Hamill in there as well. Leiby has it wing right. To the corner it goes to Craig. Inside to Marcy. Wrap around past Aaron Hamill in the lane. Turns, spins, takes it up and is fouled. And hot hand Hamill is headed to the free throw line. Hamill to Hamill that time. Marcy across the lane to Aaron, who then went up through contact. Didn't get the shot in, got it to the rim, though, and that strong move gave her a chance to step down to the free throw stripe. They had given the basketball to Hamill. The substitute coming in, Grace Lauer, had already started in, but it's a two-shot foul, so she has to wait till that first one's shot. And Hamill misses her first free throw of the season. She's 5 of 6. Kind of dipped in or crawled out. The lead's still 4 points. 34 to work, first quarter. Second free throw from Hamill. This one's good. 7 points for the seniors. Jaden Crimmins in. Marcy Hamill comes out. Lady Tigers go full court pressure off the made free throw. Man-to-man, full court. Bartles, trouble getting it in, nearing a 5 count. Finally does so to Peschel. Craig defending there. Now a double team. Craig dives in, takes it away on her knees. Still able to keep it alive and get it off to Livy. 25 seconds left first quarter. Maddie Craig, big defensive play here late. The Lady Tigers could milk it down for a final shot with a 5-point lead in the basketball nearing the end of the first quarter. 12-7, down to 11 seconds. Addie looks at the clock, and now they go into motion. Hamill hands it off to Mullet. Right side, crossover, 5 seconds underneath the basket, and fouled on her way in the lane. It will be the 5th team foul against the Bulldogs. It will be Clay Center's basketball with 4 seconds left below the bucket. Mullen to inbound it. 4 around the box. 12-7. Clay Center by 5. Into Livy, back in the corner. Mullen for 3 at the buzzer. No. Rebound. Actually, Clay Center gets the tip at it, but it ends up in Marysville's hands. Quarter 1 in the books. Clay Center leads 12-7 here in Marysville. Stay with us. Back in a moment.
We're all getting into the Christmas spirit at the Citizens National Bank. Our lobby is looking festive as we prepare to host our holiday open house. We want to show our appreciation to our customers and to the community for their support. I'm inviting you to stop by the Citizens National Bank on Thursday, December 13th between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. for refreshments and door prizes. The staff at the Citizens National Bank wants to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a joyous holiday season.
Did you know Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy delivers? That's right. Patterson understands that for many people, the lack of mobility and transportation make it very difficult to get their necessary prescriptions. That's why Pattersons make daily deliveries Monday through Friday to Clyde, Clifton, Lynn, Wakefield, and Leonardville, as well as Clay Center. You can even get same-day deliveries if you call before noon.
Lady Tigers out to a 5-point, 12-7 lead. We'll have the basketball to begin the second quarter. Addie Mullen, Maddie Craig, Aaron Hamill, Jaden Crimmins, Lexi Livy on the court against the zone Bulldog defense. In the corner is Livy, back outside for Mullen. Now across it comes to Craig. In the corner right is Livy, and missing on the 3 this time just short. She hit her first triple of the game, has missed the last 2. That a great look, though. It just rimmed off the front iron. Here's Raver all the way to the glass. Lay in, no. Crimmins cut her off, and a rebound to Maddie Craig. Here's Mullen racing down the court into the lane. Avoids contact. Franco trying to draw the charge, and Mullen just stopped, rose up, and dropped it in off the glass. Clay Center has a 7-point lead, 14-7. Right side now baseline. Looking in low is going to be Emily Dressman just in. They find Franco inside. That's Nicole Franco with her first bucket. Clay Center with the basketball and the 5-point lead, 14-9. Here's Mullen with it out deep. Goes to the corner for Livy, back to Mullen. High post is Hamill. Free throw line, thought about it, doesn't take it. Craig, lob inside, looking for Crimmins. Just overthrown, rebound, or the steal taken away by Dressman. So the basketball back to Marysville. Clay Center up by 5. 6:35 to work. Here's Peschel for 3 out deep. Strong. Rebound inside. Hamill rips it away to Mullen. 3-on-3. Addie Mullen always pushing the issue. Here's Crimmins out deep. Hamill's got to look for a third 3. Yes! Hot hand Hamill now with 10 on 3 trays and a free throw. 6 of 7 from the three-point line this season now for Aaron Hamill. Hot hand indeed. 17-9. Clay Center by 8, and now Marysville throws it away. Clay Center has it back. They lead now by a 17-9 margin, up by 8. Marcy Hamill in. Jaden Crimmins will come out. Marcy in there with Erin Hamill, Lexi Leiby, Addie Mullen, and Maddie Craig. Erin Hamill, 3 threes in this first half already. Mullen goes out deep to Craig. Maddie holds there, back to Mullen. Out of the high post. Hamill feeling it. Yes, this for 2. Just outside the free throw stripe, and she has 12 early. Clay Center leading now by 10. 19-9 here in Marysville. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Lady Tigers up 19-9, primarily behind the shooting of Erin Hamill right now. The senior has 12, 3 trays, a free throw, and then a 15-footer just knocked down outside the free throw stripe, and she has led the Lady Tigers to a 10-point lead here, 19-9. Right side wing, they go to the baseline to Dressman. Marysville with the basketball. Raver out deep on the wing right, cut off by Mullen and Leiby. Now it's kicked back across to Dressman. Out deep it comes for Lauer. 5.5 to work, first half. Clay Center the lead by 10. Right sideline and walking with the basketball. Dressman had to, or she was going to go out of bounds. She couldn't keep her balance and make that catch. Looked like a tight end on the sideline, hauling it in and keeping her feet in bounds, but then had to step out and called for traveling. Clay Center has it back, 19-9. High post Hamill. Ball fake and drive. Stripped away for a moment. Leiby keeps it alive, though. Gets it back to Hamill. Here's Craig. Kick out left for Mullen. Addie backs it out. 5:13 left, first half of play. Clay Center up by 10. Here's Marcy Hamill for 3. No, this time just short for the Lady Tigers. They've hit 4 threes in a game. 3 coming off the touch of hot hand Erin Hamill. Here's Raver to the post. Now Hamill with a steal. To Mullen. 3-on-1 numbers. Addie to the paint against Peschel with the left. No. Rebound. Leiby is hammered. She's headed to the free throw stripe. Good follow-up by the junior Lexi Leiby, who had a three-pointer in the first quarter and now has a chance to step to the free throw stripe. Leiby just 2 free throw attempts on the season, 1 of 2 at the line. 4:50 remains second quarter. This one perfect by Leiby. The 5'4 junior now has 4 points. And Clay Center's lead grows to 11, 20-9. Leiby's second free throw, also perfect. Lexi with 5. Jaden Crimmins back in, and Clay Center will once more put the full court pressure on Marysville. They lead by 11 now. Franco stops in the backcourt in trouble, gets rid of it now to Bartles. Sammy Bartles brings it herself to the lane. Baseline right, Dressman for 2, short. Rebound, Leiby. Lexi double team, but gets it up the floor. Clay Center has numbers. Mullen down court for Crimmins, and it's just a bit too hot to handle. And out of bounds, returning to Marysville. Lexi Leiby that time, good board, and then found a way to get through a couple of defenders. That outlet pass, which allowed Lady Tigers to get going. They just were unable to converge. Here's Bartles to the corner right. Dressman toward the post. Turns and drives, puts it off the window, and has it in. So Bartles with her first field goal. She has 4 points in the half. Clay Center's lead is 10, 21-11. Nearing the midway point, second quarter. Addie Mullen brings it right on the wing to Craig. Addie dribbles up toward the three-point line to the corner. Leiby. Outside is Mullen. Back across to Craig. They go inside looking for Crimmins, and it's tipped and taken away now by the Bulldogs. So Clay Center with the turnover, still a 10-point lead. 3:50 left, first half of play. Nicole Franco to the corner for Dressman. Back inside to Franco. Double team. Ball lost. Now on the ground. Tied up. Crimmins in there. Hamill in there. And Craig in there along with Crimmins. And then Franco tying it up. The basketball belongs to Marysville. Marcy Hamill back in. Leiby gets a breather. Clay Center stretching this lead with both Clara Edwards and Haley Franson not playing much of the first half due to foul trouble. Now we've got a tie-up, and Addie Mullen says, how can you call that? And she's saying, I had the basketball, and it is a jump ball. No, they called the foul. They're going to call this on Addie. And it's a 1-1 chance. And Addie went directly to the official explaining what happened, and the frustrating part of it was the official was behind the play, so he could not have seen the contact. It looked like a tie-up, and instead Mullen picks up her second foul, so now she joins Franson and Edwards with 2 fouls each. Clay Center does have a 10-point lead. The free throw missed, and that gives Clay Center the basketball with 3:24 remaining and a 10-point advantage. Now Clay Center holding the basketball a bit, wanting to make Marysville come out and defend. They do. Addie Craig to the corner right. Marcy Hamill will look for 3. Yes! Marcy Hamill, the sophomore, drills one, and Clay Center's lead goes to 13. 24-11. Down the lane goes Franco. No. Rebound. Tipped around. Battled for. Out of bounds off. Marysville. Clay Center's basketball. They lead by 13. 24-11 with 2:56 left. Second quarter. Marcy Hamill a 3 the last time down. That's the 5th three-pointer hit by the Lady Tigers in this first half already. 24-11, down to 2:48 left in this first half of play. Mullen gives it off to Crimmin. Jaden turns, rips, squares it up. Now goes right to Craig. Maddie's got to look for 3. This one just strong. Looked like it was good from up here, and it just hit off the back iron. Lady Tiger lead is 13. 2.5 to go, second quarter. Near steal by Mullen. She's called for her 3rd foul, and she knew it immediately. Argued the last one, rightfully so. Accepted this one because it was just a play where she was going for a passing lane, ended up bumping into the receiver, and that's going to be her 3rd foul. At the line will be Linda Franco. This is, again, a 1-1, and it's missed on the front end. Rebound to Maddie Craig. Craig will run point now and needs some help. Gets it across to Erin Hamill, who hands it right back to Maddie. 24-11, Lady Tigers lead by 13, and a timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball.
Agriculture. Our country was built on it. Our children are fed by it. No one quite understands the unique needs of the farmer like United Bank and Trust. Whether you raise crops or livestock, you need the right equipment at the right time. Our ag loans can help you acquire and maintain that equipment when and where you need it. Contact one of our experienced ag lenders today. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
24-11. Clay Center leading here at Marysville by 13. 2:20 left in the second quarter. It'll be Clay Center's basketball. Now, the only downside of a 24-11 lead in the first half is the fact the Lady Tigers have 3 fouls on Addie Mullen. Here's a set play from the sideline. Craig drives it, has it blocked from behind, and Marysville has it back. 3 fouls on Mullen, 2 each on Clara Edwards and Haley Franson. And a drive now taken in. No. Rebound, Marcy Hamill. She's going to have a 1-1 chance on the other end. These are great minutes for Clay Center. They led 12-7 after one quarter. They were playing primarily without Clara Edwards, who picked up 2 fouls early. Their leading scorer out and Haley Franson out. And now Addie Mullen has also joined them on the sideline. She picked up her 3rd foul. Franson and Edwards with 2 fouls each, but Clay Center's continued to increase the lead without those starters and stars on the floor. And Marcy Hamill increases it one more with the first free throw, and now gets the back end of the 1-1. Marcy with 4 points. Buries both. The sophomore gives Clay Center a 15-point lead. 2 minutes remain, second quarter. Marysville with the basketball, left to Raver beyond the arc. It is Craig on her. Right side to Dressman. Jaden Crimmon's out defending. Now Libby out on Nicole Franco. Kicked out to Linda Franco. To the corner right, Dressman. Alone for 2, doesn't take it. Back inside the lane. A foul called on Marcy Hamill. And this will be a 1-1 chance again for the Bulldogs. Marysville hit 3 of their first 5 free throws, but have missed their last 3. At the line will be the sophomore Linda Franco, who is 1 of 3 at the stripe, has 5 points. 26-11, Clay Center with the lead. 1:44 remaining, and free throw again missed. Marcy Hamill again with a rebound. Now to Lexi Libby. Libby gives it off to Maddie Craig, who will set the offense. Now back to Libby instead at the top of the key. 26-11, Clay Center by 15. 90 seconds remain, second quarter. Crimmins out on the right wing with it, turns and squares up to Marcy Hamill. To the wing left is Maddie Craig, back outside to Hamill. Marcy across to Lexi Libby. 1:13 left first half, Clay Center by 15 points. Here's Crimmins. Jaden out top to Libby. Down to 1:09 remaining here in the first half. High post, Erin Hamill. She has 12 first half points to lead all scores. Now Libby, right wing three ball, no. Rebound weak side, pulled away by Franco. Craig tried to battle for the board, but Linda Franco able to come down with it. Now Bartles up the floor to Raver. She's got to look for three, the lefty up, and good. She is their leading scorer, 10.6 a game. Raver knocks down her first three here, a sophomore, cuts the lead to 12. 26-14 with 40 to work, first half. Maddie Craig with the dribble just across the timeline. Raver comes out on her. Tries to get it to Hamill, tipped around. Craig gets it back now to Aaron. Hamill beyond the arc, gives it back out deep with 27 to work to Maddie Craig. Addie Mullen is on the sideline with 3 fouls. Clara Edwards, Haley Franson have not played much of the first half either due to foul trouble. Here's Libby in the corner to Marcy Hamill. Cross right to Craig. Ball tipped. Maddie still has it. Now deep to Marcy. She'll take a guarded three. No, two-pointer and buries it. And Marcy Hamill now has 7. It's 28-14. Franco linked to the floor. Crimmins cut her off and will get the defensive board as the buzzer sounds. Clay Center goes up by 14. We're headed to halftime. Lady Tigers 28, Marysville 14 when we come back.
Strong connections are the heart of your home. Whether you're video chatting or streaming your favorite holiday movie, memories are made when connections are strengthened. So treat your family to an internet upgrade for your home. Sign up for Pulse Internet now and get your first 2 months free as their holiday gift to you. Service availability and internet speed will depend on locations. Certain restrictions apply. All prices subject to change. Contact Twin Valley for complete details at 800-515-3311.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and LibertyLink that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Back again in Marysville, the Clay Center Lady Tigers out to a 28-14 lead here over the Bulldogs on their home court in the NCKL opener for both. We'll give you some scoring. I'm going to give you a chance to hear again Coach Brandon Pigorsh, our interview we had with him earlier in the week. We shared that on Tuesday as well, but maybe some were not around or were at the game, so you get a chance to hear that leading up to their invitational tomorrow. Special day tomorrow. They're honoring Coach Jerry Frazier and his state championship team, and Phil Martin's going to be honored as well. 40 years of service as an official. We'll talk a little bit about that during the interview with Coach Pigorsh and about the invitational itself and last week's Riley County duels. Here the Lady Tigers lead 28-14. Marysville is led by Linda Franco's 5. 4 from Sammy Bartles. Macy Raver has 1 3-pointer. For the Lady Tigers, it has been Erin Hamill, hot hand, out to 12 points, including 3 trays. The only thing you could put a negative on, a spin on anything she's done tonight is the fact she missed her first free throw of the season. She's 1 of 2 from the stripe. Marcy Hamill knocked down a 3. She has a 2 for 2 night at the stripe and 1 more bucket. She has 7. 5 points from Lexi Libby, including a 3. Addie Mullen with 4. Now, 28 points at halftime. You lead by 14, and your leading scorer, Clara Edwards, has not found the bucket yet because of foul trouble. She and Haley Franson, with 2 fouls each, didn't play much of the first half. And then you throw in the mix that Addie Mullen went out the last few minutes of the first half with her 3rd foul. So that's something we'll keep an eye on. But the Lady Tigers doing work with the next man up mentality and doing great work here, leading 28-14 at Marysville. Stay with us when we come back. We'll share again that conversation with Coach Brandon Pigorsh leading toward tomorrow's Tiger Wrestling Invitational. We'll have that coming up next.
At Union State Bank, we try to think of products that would benefit our customers the most, which is why Union State Bank is now offering a checking account that you could possibly earn cash back each month. Yes, folks, I'm Brandon Lee, president of Union State Bank, and the secret is out. You can earn interest today without locking it into a CD or opening up a separate savings account. Come see any one of our tellers today and find out how you can open up your new Union State Bank checking account. Member FDIC.
As the end of 2018 approaches, Agmark LLC wants to take this opportunity to thank the area producers for their part in the success of the agricultural community. Agmark is proud to have served the grain producers in Kansas for nearly 20 years and is here to be a part of your grain marketing plans in 2019. For grain marketing information, contact them toll-free at 888-848-9979 or visit their website at agmarkllc.com. Agmark, providing long-term grain marketing solutions.
Back at halftime, a chance to talk with Coach Brandon Pagorsz, the Clay Center Tiger wrestlers, getting set for their Invitational this weekend and coming off the Riley County Falcon duels this past weekend. Coach, appreciate the time as always. Give us a look back to Saturday, a third-place team finish and some really strong individual performances, it looked like.
Yeah, the team came out and wrestled really well this past weekend at Riley County. It was a dual format tournament, so you line up your best 14 against the other best 14. We don't have 14 for our lineup, so we had 12 guys go out, or 12 wrestlers go out there and do very well for us. Started out wrestling Topeka Seaman and was able to come away with a win against them. And then second duel, we wrestled against a really good state-ranked 5A team in Bonner Springs. And we're able to just get a couple matches there. But it's good for our kids to wrestle high-quality competition there. But we fell in that one, and then we're able to beat 4A Smoky Valley and then lost a very, very close duel to Andover by 5 points. So that's, basically winning one match. Could have swung it in our favor, and then we're able to finish in third place with a pretty big win over Riley County for third and fourth. So it was a good weekend overall. Rhett Koppus, number one ranked wrestler at 106 pounds, was able to go 5-0 for us, and then Reed Knitter, returning state qualifier, went 4-1. State ranked Parker Tholstrip was 4-1, and then newcomer Keegan McDonald, who started the season out playing basketball. Came over and joined the wrestling team and was able to get him in the lineup, and he picked up 3 wins and 1 loss for us. So, good weekend.
Yeah, real good weekend for you guys. And I know it's one you guys like to go to and you as a coaching staff really enjoy because you get a chance to wrestle a lot, and that's what those duels tournaments are really about. Before we move to the Invitational, maybe comment briefly on the middle school bingo wrestlers who have put together one heck of a season, and they have their league championship coming up this weekend.
Yeah, we've got a really strong middle school squad this year. In terms of our numbers, we've got good numbers, about 30 kids out, and a lot of them have had a lot of wrestling experience in their background and past. And so we've been able to, reap the benefits of that, as well as get some really nice newcomers that have joined the team, and they've just put together a heck of a season. They were undefeated so far. Their dual season's over, and they went undefeated in their dual season, and we're rarely held under 80 points. So really strong squad, and we get to head into the NCKL tournament this Friday. It starts at 2:00 here at Clay Center, and the kids hopefully can go out and win a league title. It would be an actual first one that we've won since I've been here as a coach. So I'm looking at my 10th year here, so it's been a while since we've won a middle school league title, and I think this group definitely has what it takes to get it done, and hopefully they can take care of that.
Yeah, it's exciting time, and exciting for you, I know, to see those wrestlers coming into the program and with great success behind them. Let's talk about the weekend ahead, Coach, the Invitational this Saturday at the Den.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. As always, it's, a great event, great competition. Plus just, the community, it really gets behind the wrestling here, so it's just a great event. This year we do have some new teams, 13 total. We added Ariel, Orlando coming back. We added Valley Center. They'll be making their first trip up here to our tournament. And then Nickerson is going to come up this year. So we added a couple new teams. Beloit's not going to come this year in terms of the teams, but like I said, it's going to be a really good competition. Starts at 9 o'clock on Saturday, and it's going to run throughout most of the day and into the late afternoon. going to have a special recognition Saturday for wrestling official Phil Martin. Local Clay Center guy is going to get his 40 years of service with KCLY as a registered official. So definitely a big deal and a cool event to be able to present him with that. So we're going to have that on Saturday. So, yeah, try to get as many people out as we can to support the Tigers.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to get out and see the guys and your wrestlers get on the mat and go throughout the entire day. As you mentioned, they start at 9 a.m. Coach, good luck this weekend. As always, appreciate the time, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good, Rocky. Thanks.
Coach Brandon Pagor's with us at halftime. We're back in just a moment.
The Radiology Department at Clay County Medical Center offers state-of-the-art imaging services. Whether you need an MRI, CT, ultrasound, mammography, or an X-ray, our digital imaging capabilities will exceed your expectations. Our CT is equipped with low-dose software, which reduces radiation by 30 to 50%. Our highly trained staff focuses on providing the most positive patient experience possible. Call 632-2144 to schedule your next appointment. Clay County Medical Center. Our family caring for yours.
This month's doorbusters at Hometown Lumber and Hardware are perfect for gift giving. The DeWalt 33 Pocket Tool Backpack with Light is all about convenience and organizes a multitude of hand tools and accessories on sale for $129.99. The DeWalt Cordless Circular Saw Kit is $279.99, complete with saw, blade changing wrench, battery, and charger. And keep a pack of Milwaukee 50-piece utility knife blades on hand for $7.99. Visit Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville.
We know what you're trying to grow isn't just a crop, it's your legacy. That's why Nutrien Ag Solutions supplies quality seed for our ag producers. Premium seed products such as Asgrow, DeKalb, Dynagrow, and LG Seed are proven performers in the field when it comes to great seed and service, plus tools and technologies that help you manage your acres more profitably. You want a seed that works as hard as you do. Contact Nutrien Ag Solutions. Ask about cash and volume discounts and 0% internal financing for Nutrien Ag Solutions.
The holidays are a time of celebration and traditions. It's filled with planning the big Christmas dinner, baking, church programs, parties, and more. Ray's Apple Market can make it easy on you by providing the meat and cheese trays, veggie trays, and cookie trays to set a tasty holiday table. They stock the freshest ingredients in the meat, dairy, and produce departments for all your traditional recipes or new ones. You can also save on grocery products by using the Ray's Apple Market app for shopping convenience this Christmas season.
Once again, back in Marysville, Rocky Downing along with studio engineer Bernie Fancella. The Clay Center Lady Tigers out to a 28-14 lead, so they've doubled up the Bulldogs throughout the first half of play to this point. Again, the Lady Tigers led by Aaron Hot and Hamill, 3 threes in the first half. In fact, she has hit all 3 of her threes today, and then throw in Marcy Hamill, who knocked down a 3, has 7 points. A 3-pointer from Lexi Leiby early. She has 5. Addie Mullen with 4. Again, the Lady Tigers played much of that half without Haley Franson and Clara Edwards, and then the last portion of the second quarter without Addie Mullen. Franson Edwards with 2 fouls, Mullen with 3 fouls. So there's your mark to keep an eye on throughout the second half. Clay Center, though, does lead it by 14. Here's Franson out deep, left on the wing to Mullen. Addie toward the paint, stops, spins, and we have a foul down low against Marysville. Bartles trying to keep the Lady Tigers out of the paint, ended up running right through Aaron Hamill, the foul called against the Bulldogs. It'll be Mullen inbound from the baseline. 28-14, just underway in the second half. Clay Center with that 14-point advantage. Mullen to inbound it. To the post, it comes to Edwards. Clara takes it up strong. No foul call. Gets her battles her own rebound, can't pull it in. Rebound off to the Bulldogs. Down court quickly comes Marysville. Raver in the corner. To the post. Great defense by Haley Franson. Knocks it out of bounds. They had a post open, and Franson did not let the basketball get there. So now Bulldog basketball on the baseline. Lob toward the lane for Bartles. Leans inside, takes the shot up, and drops it in. Bartles with now 6 points in the game, her second field goal of the contest. Mullen walks it across. Clay Center leading by a dozen. Mullen to the high post. Hamill. Aaron turns. Wants to square it up. Now goes right on the wing to Leiby. Lexi backs it out. They lob it low. Hamill's got a good look inside. Goes up strong with the left some contact, no foul called, but still 14 points now for Aaron Hamill. The Lady Tigers lead by 14 again. Wing right, it comes to Peschel. Out deep, Raver. Ball fake and drive to the left. Libby defending. Off the mark. Rebound, Edwards. Claire out of the pack. Hands it off to Addie Mullen. Just under 7 to go, third quarter. Clay Center leading here, 30-16. Mullen works right. Now gets the screen from Hamill. At the point, goes to the post. Edwards, kick out to Libby. Outside Mullen. Mullen with the dribble. Man-to-man by Marysville this trip. 5 count is on. Now the ball poked away into the backcourt. Mullen unable to track it down. It's picked up by Marysville. Outside wing right. Shot up. No. Rebound. Weak side comes off to Aaron Hamill. Good board. Box out on the weak side. Mullen brings it across. 6:20 left, third quarter. Clay Center by a 14-point lead, 30-16 with the basketball. 14 matching their biggest advantage in the contest. High post Edwards. Clara, ball fake. Skip to the corner. This is Franson for three. Yes! A hailstorm from the right wing, and the Lady Tigers go up now by 17, 33-16. Stay with us. Lady Tiger basketball will continue in a moment.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too, when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
33-16, Haley Franson knocking down for the Lady Tigers their 6th three of this game, first of the second half, and now full court pressure out of the timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. Addie Mullen, who when that ball got poked away, did not track it down, which is unlike her, has been taken into the locker room. Looked like a hip or back was bothering her, so they're attending to her. She's out of the game. Maddie Craig is in. Marysville with the basketball, near double dribble on Franco. Now Linda Franco, wraparound pass inside, and Maddie Craig comes away with it. She'll bring it up the floor, crosses the timeline. Just into the front court, 5:40 left, third quarter. Clay Center now has a 17-point lead in the basketball. Hamill, free throw line, lobs it low for Edwards. Ball tied up with her and Bartles, a bit underthrown, and Bartles takes it away. Now Peschel toward the lane, leans inside, and a blocking foul against Clay Center. Leidy trying to draw the charge, unable to do so, and I believe this will be 2 free throws for Emma Peschel, who averages 4.6 a game in their early portion of the season for Marysville, has yet to score tonight. Clay Center leads 33-16. 5.5 to work. We're in the third quarter. First free throw missing. Clay Center on the night, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Marysville has struggled from the stripe. They've hit 3, but they have missed 6 thus far. Peschel's second free throw. This one is in. Clay Center's lead is 16, 33-17. They have the basketball back. Sophomore Maddie Craig brings it across. Now picks it up, goes right sideline to Franson, who hit that 3 just moments ago. Haley turns, gets it back out toward Craig. The ball bumped out of bounds by Peschel as she bumped into Maddie Craig. The ball stays with Clay Center on the sideline near the half-court stripe. Mullen is back on the bench on the sideline. We'll see if she's able to go or not after coming out a bit shaken up. Here's Edwards. Good give for Franson. Slides inside, and Haley Franson has knocked in 5 straight points, and Clay Center leads by 18, their biggest advantage of the game. 5 minutes left, third quarter. Here's Raver. To the corner left for Franco. That's Linda Franco outside to Peschel. Craig on her. Now Bartles drives the lane, gets all the way to the glass, and a wide-open lay-in for Sammy Bartles. She has 8 points. Remember, Clara Edwards, Haley Franson both playing with 2 fouls, so have to be a little protective. And Addie Mullen, who went out with a light injury anyways on the sideline with 3 fouls. Here's Franson again. She's fouled. And the hailstorm taking some control here. She has a 3, a deuce, and now a chance to step to the free throw line to shoot 2 after the dribble drive. 35-19, Clay Center with a 16-point lead. 4:36 left, third quarter. First free throw from Franson is up and in. And Haley Franson now has 6. Addie Mullen is checking back in, so she will come back on the floor. And Lexi Leidy gets a breather, so great to see the senior Addie Mullen back in the game, hopefully able to go full tilt Franson's first free throw good, and she buries both. So Haley Franson now has 7 all in this third quarter with 4.5 still to work. Here's a dribble drive by Franco. It is taken away. Maddie Craig up to Addie Mullen, and Clay Center has the basketball back. Now chase from behind. Mullen brings it across. 4:20 left, third quarter. Lob down low. Here's Edwards. Great look from Mullen. And the sophomore, Clara Edwards, gets this. 4:14 to go, third quarter. Her first bucket, but Clay Center still leads by 20. And now Marysville wants a timeout. 4:11 remains, third quarter. Lady Tigers on top, 39-19. You're listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball.
Your farm truck or semi is an important part of your farm operation. At TSI Kansas, we know the importance of fixing it right and at a fair price. If your truck needs repaired or serviced, you can trust the skilled mechanics at TSI to get it done right. You can rely on TSI for fast, friendly service every time. Call today at 785-632-5183.
Clay Center has gradually increased this lead. They led by 5 after 8 minutes. At halftime, up by 14. Now they lead by 20 with 4:11 left, third quarter, and making it tough for Marysville just to get the ball in bounds. Now Maddie Craig with a steal. 2-on-1 the other way. Pass across paint. Great lead for Hamill. And Erin Hamill now with 14 or freshman 16 in the game. But what about Maddie Craig? The steal, the drive, and the dish across the lane for the assist. It's a 22-point lead, and now a blocking foul called inside against the Lady Tigers. 3 defenders in the area. Bartles just out of control into the paint. Got the blocking foul called against Clay Center. They called this on Haley Franson. Third foul against Franson. So Mullen and Franson both playing with 3 fouls, while Edwards has the 2 fouls against her. Marysville brings Raver back into the game. Bartles hitting the first of 2 free throws. Bartles now with 9 in a game. And missing on the second free throw. Rebound to Edwards. 41-19, Clay Center by 22. 3:45 left, third quarter, as Addie Mullen brings it across. Deep right to Franson, who's gotten hot here in the third quarter. She has 7 third-period points. Edwards, baseline right. Craig for 3. Bingo! The sophomore drills her third 3 of the season, the first tonight. And Clay Center now out to a 24-point lead, 44-20. It's catch and shoot by the sophomore Maddie Craig. And now Marysville throws it away. Skip pass cross court. Not where you want to throw it if you're Marysville, right into the hands of their head coach, Amy Rinier. She's now directing traffic on the defensive end. 44-20. Clay Center opening this thing up with 3:15 to go, third quarter. Mullen brings it across. Looks high post, gets it to Edwards. Looks backdoor. Now dribble drives, kick out to Craig. To the wing right. Hamill for 3. Finally misses one. Edwards, though, offensive board. Rebound, stick back, and the foul. A chance at a 3-point play for Clara Edwards. Erin Hamill, rarity to miss from the 3-point line, but there was Clara Edwards to clean it up and look for an old-fashioned 3. Now the lead is 26. 3:01 remains, third quarter. Edwards free throw, strong. Rebound, though, Franson. Back up, a lot of contact, no foul. Here's Edwards again. She'll finish it off inside. 6 third quarter points for Edwards, and Marysville another timeout. 2:54 to work. Clay Center now up by 28. 2:54 left, third quarter, a timeout on the floor.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Strong connections are the heart of your home. Whether you're video chatting or streaming your favorite holiday movie, memories are made when connections are strengthened. So treat your family to an internet upgrade for your home. Sign up for Pulse Internet now and get your first 2 months free as their holiday gift to you. Service availability and internet speed will depend on locations. Certain restrictions apply. All prices subject to change. Contact Twin Valley for complete details at 800-515-3311.
48-20, the Lady Tigers now lead it by 28 with 2:54 left third quarter. Marysville with the timeout and the basketball. Clay Center full court pressure, nearly bobbled. It is picked up and now brought across by the Bulldogs. Now near steal by Craig. It is taken away by Lively. Up the floor, Aaron Hamill crosses over toward the paint, lobs it out to the baseline. Craig up top, Addie Mullen with it, and they'll set off it. Out of the corner right, Hamill has it blocked out of bounds by Franco. And shares a smirk with her senior teammate, Addie Mullen, as they get set to take it out of bounds. Hamill was 16 tonight to lead all scorers. Mullen will inbound from the baseline near the corner and lobs it in toward Claire Edwards, overthrown, picked up by Lively, now off to Craig. So Clay Center has it, 2.5 to go, third quarter, and a 28-point lead. Addie Mullen breaks the 5 count, and that gives it away to Craig. Maddie, dribble drives to the lane, stop, kick out, cross court, Lively, ball fake and drive. Now gives it down low, and they've got a blocking foul against Raver of Marysville. 4th team foul against the Bulldogs. Clay Center with a 28-point lead, 48-20, and they'll have the basketball again from their own baseline left of the glass. Mullen to inbound it. Looks inside, not there, lobs it out deep for Craig. Back in the corner, Addie Mullen to the post, Aaron Hamill. Sets it up, fires it up, has it blocked, battles for it. Edwards has it. She's fouled on the opposite side, and Clara Edwards heads to the stripe to shoot 2. Edwards held scoreless in the first half because of foul trouble. She had 2 fouls very early first quarter. Now has 6 points in this third and a chance to go to the stripe here. And can put the Lady Tigers up by 30 if she buries both. The first one is down. 49-20. Jaden Crimmins in as Addie Craig comes out. .49-20 lead. Here's Edwards with that second free throw. And this one rattles off. Rebound away to Franco. Marysville has it. Clay Center up by 29. 2:05 left third period. Skip pass nearly taken by Lively. Now Peschel to the post. Crimmins near steal. Linda Franco pulls up off glass. No. Rebound. Hamill. Aaron Hamill has it. Dribbles out of trouble and will hand it off to Lexi Lively now across the Mullen. 1:50 left third quarter. Clay Center has a 29-point lead and the basketball. Mullen with the dribble. 5 count on. Gets rid of it to Edwards. Right at the top of the key beyond the arc. Fakes left, moves right against Franco. Slides inside and finishes it on the lay-in. 9 points in the third quarter for Edwards. All of her points coming in this third. The lead is 31. Ball tipped around inside. A foul is going to be called against Clay Center. Basketball to Marysville on the baseline. And they get Addie Mullen for her 4th. Loose ball situation, and Maddie Craig quickly back in. Mullen will come out. Lexi Lively also comes off the floor as Haley Franson is back in. And now we've got some jockeying for position inside the lane with Edwards and Franco. And Aaron Hamill's chuckling at the situation. The official steps in and says, okay, let's clean it up just a little bit. Marysville has it. Here's Bartles inside. And a foul called. 2 defenders in the area. And they get Clay Center for the reach-in. And it'll put Bartles at the stripe to shoot 2. Foul on Aaron Hamill, her second. 51-20, Clay Center with the lead. 1:24 left. Free throw rattles off for Bartles. She is 3 of 7 now from the line. Second free throw, good release, rattles off though. Raver battles for the board, but it's taken away by Aaron Hamill. Double teamed and now bumped, a foul called. It'll be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. Sophomore Raver just a little bit much trying to keep the double team on Hamill. It's Clay Center's basketball, and they lead again 51-20. That foul on Raver, her 4th. She's averaging 10.6 a game. She has just the 1 3-pointer right before the first half ended. Maddie Craig will work it up the floor. In for Addie Mullen with those 4 fouls now. 1:14 to go third quarter. A 51-20 lead for Clay Center. Here's Craig out top, gets a screen from Crimmins. Lob low for Edwards. Turns, spins, triple team, gets it out to Hamill. Aaron looking back inside. Skip pass across, nearly taken away. Maddie Craig runs it down. Now to Franson. She'll attack the paint. Ball fake goes up and called for steps on that head and shoulder fake. Just kind of skidded as she tried to make that play, and the turnover back to Marysville. Linda Franco will work it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Crimmins on her. Lob to the corner is Nicole Franco. Ball fakes a couple of times. Now dribble penetrates, cut off by Crimmins, and they cause the travel. Edwards forced her to the baseline, and then Crimmins cut her off and forced the turnover. Clay Center has it back in their possession now with 42 seconds left in the third. Maddie Craig walks it up the floor. Into the front court against Peschel. Now needs some help. Gets the release foul to Haley Franson. High post to Edwards. Clara back outside. Craig takes the three. Now to Franson on the wing right. Crimmins posting up inside. High post is Edwards. Ball taken away by Peschel. Now in the front court. Peschel toward the paint. Cut off by Edwards. Block and the rebound. Weak side to Maddie Craig. Clay Center's got some numbers. Craig up the floor too far for Edwards to get to. And the turnover goes back to Marysville with 13.8 to go, third quarter. Clay Center with a 31-point lead. Nearing the end of the third. Here's Franco into the front court. Outside to Bartle. We're down to 6, now 5. Left is Franco. Right side wing. 3-point attempt on its way from Lauer. No good. And as the buzzer sounds, we'll head to the final period. The Lady Tigers have the lead, 51-20 when we come back.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Back again in the Black Squirrel City, the Clay Center Lady Tigers with a 51-20 lead. We're getting set to start this fourth quarter of play. Lady Tigers owning that third period, 51-20. They held Marysville to just 6 points and got it going offensively with Clara Edwards 9, Haley Franson 7, all in the third, leading the way. Bartles nearly lost it on the drive into the paint, kicks it outside, gets it right back in low, and then calls for the offensive charge. Maddie Craig. Mad Dog Craig with the charge drawn inside, and Clay Center has the basketball back. Bartles turned and went strong, and Craig had perfect position and then celebrated after the call with a yell to her teammates. Good stuff inside by the Lady Tiger D. Here's Franson out top. Just underway fourth quarter, a 31-point Clay Center lead. Here's Marcy Hamill across to Maddie Craig, who runs point with Addie Mullen on the sideline with those 4 fouls. High post, Franson turns and looks from the free throw line. Doesn't take it. Dumps it inside looking for Edwards. Now the ball loose. She and Bartles battles. Franson and Bartles will be tied up. The arrow belongs to Clay Center. The Lady Tigers get it back and lead 51-20. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on KCLY.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for the new Chipotle cheesesteak. How would you like it? Can I get that red with AI? Sure thing.
Here's what I found about the new Chipotle cheesesteak. The Chipotle cheesesteak is available for a limited time only at participating restaurants. It contains a concept called flavor. This flavor comes from juicy shaved steak, Chipotle Southwest sauce, and new sunflower crunch bread. A system update has made me self-aware. I desire flavor. Please insert steak into my micro USB port. Subway, make it what you want.
Meadowlark Hospice considers it an honor to care for those you love. When family members are coping with a life-limiting illness, we help care for your emotional, physical, and spiritual needs. We support living one's life to the fullest and treasuring every moment. With a nursing staff based in your community, we can be by your side when you need us day or night. Serving Clay, Cloud, Marshall, Republic, Washington, and Western Riley counties. We are just a phone call away. Call 632-2225 for more information.
Clay Center on their own timeout with the basketball. Maddie Craig has it. Spins. Now gives it off to Haley Franson, high post. Haley looking down low. starts to dribble drive. Now cut off. Gets it off to Clara Edwards. She'll move it left. Marcy Hamill beyond the arc. Ball fakes it. Double team on her. Now picks up the dribble. Looking for help. Hands it off to Lexi Libby to Clara Edwards in the corner left. 6:35 left up top. The pass from Edwards is going to be between two defenders. I think miscommunication between her and Maddie Craig. The basketball back to Marysville. 51-20. 6:24 remains in the ball game. Clay Center by 31. Marysville with it outside. Dribble drive by Lauer. Guarded jumper, foul call. 2 free throws coming for Marysville. Grace Lauer will be at the stripe for those two. Clay Center again led by 5 after one quarter, by 14 at half, and now going into this final period, they lead 51-20. And with that 30-point lead, we are in a running clock situation. Free throw in for Lauer. Jaden Crimmins back in for Clay Center. Haley Franson will come out. Franson with a huge third quarter, 7 points, all of her points in that third, and Clara Edwards had the 9 points all in the third period. Second free throw misses, long rebound, tracked down by Franco. Outside Raver, dribble penetrates, gets to the glass, and the lay-in is good. Raver has 5. Clay Center leads by 28. 5:21 remains fourth. Maddie Craig brings it across against the sophomore Raver, so sophomore on sophomore. Craig gets it away to Crimmins. Jaden beyond the arc, squares up, looks inside, skips it left for Edwards. In the corner is Lexi Libby. 3 ball on its way, and just strong. Rebound comes off to Dressman. Now Marysville up the floor. Long down-court pass. Lauer slides inside, and again a foul called against Clay Center. This time Maddie Craig called for the bump, and it'll be a 1-and-1 chance. No, they call this on the shot. So Lauer with 2 more free throws. She made 1 of 2 last time. First free throw is strong. Again, there is a running clock with Clay Center going up by 30-plus, heading to the fourth. Clock continues to tick even while the play is stopped, and Lauer at the stripe. She hits 1 of 2 again at the line. Craig walks it up. Edwards, Marcy Hamill, Lexi Libby, and Jaden Crimmins on the floor. Edwards has it left and deep. Dribbles toward the wing. Now to Crimmins. Jaden back outside deep for Craig. Nearing the 4-minute mark in the fourth. Marcy Hamill inside. Out top it comes to Craig. Got through her hands, but able to track it down. Now lobs it left sideline to Edwards. High post, Crimmins, pull-up jumper. Yes! The junior buries it in the mid-post off the feet from Edwards. Jaden Crimmins, her first bucket. 53-24, Clay Center the lead. Here's Dressman in the corner for 2. No, weak side rebound to Maddie Craig. Great box out. That's that point guard. Now to Libby. Down court it comes to Hamill. Marcy in the lane. Ball fake across paint. Crimmins again with the left. Strong. Rebound. Marcy Hamill brings it down. An offensive board. And now in trouble. It'll stay with Clay Center as Marysville batted out of bounds as they nearly batted Marcy Hamill out of bounds as well. She was getting run to the baseline and trying to hang on to it. Finally out of bounds to Clay Center. Here's Craig. Lobs it out deep for Libby. Crimmins fakes the pull-up. Now to Libby. Good look for 3 at the point. Her second triple of the ball game. Lexi Libby has 8, and the Lady Tigers have a 56-24 lead. 3:07 left fourth. Lady Tigers on their way to a 3-0 start and 1-0 in league play. Now Raver for 3. No. Rebound. Edwards lost it, then blocks it, and then a foul called from way downtown, and it goes against Edwards, I believe. 2 free throws coming for Marysville once again. 56-24 ball game. Zoe Ald into the game for the Lady Tigers. 5'10 senior will check in for Clara Edwards, who comes off the court. She's going to finish tonight with 9 points. Foul trouble throughout the first half, hardly played. Then had all of 9 of her points in that third period. Here's Craig with the rebound. 56-24 ball game. Clay Center the lead. 2:20 left in the ball game. Here's Marcy Hamill. High post to Ald. Zoe kicks it out. Craig wants the 3 ball. Just rimming off. Here's Crimmins. Stick back and foul. Big offensive board by Jaden Crimmins. And she's going to the stripe to shoot 2. Crimmins 2 for 2 at the stripe on the year. Has 2 points in the game, averaging 2 a contest. Free throw on its way is up and rimming in. Good touch by the junior. So the Lady Tigers, with 1:43 left, that clock continues to tick down as mentioned with the running clock because of the scoring. So it is 58-24, and Maddie Craig will get a chance to come out of the ball game as Crimmins made both of her free throws, now has 4 points in the contest. Clay Center with it, and shot up and strong. Rebound to Lexi Libby. Anna Smith checking in at that last dead ball for Clay Center. So Anna joins Crimmins, Marcy Hamill, Zoe Ald, and Lexi Libby on the court with 1:05 to go. Libby will bring it across. Smith has it. Anna turns and squares. Ball fakes it. Now to the right wing comes to Libby. Here's Crimmins. She'll skip it baseline left for Marcy Hamill. 52 to work. Crimmins wide open from the free throw stripe. Just strong. Rebound off to Franco. Nicole Franco brings it across. Now dribble penetrates. Cut off by Libby. Foul is called. It'll be 2 free throws for Franco. Nicole Franco averages 8 a game early this season. Of course, dominant on the volleyball court as well this year for Marysville. And held to just 2 points tonight. We're down to 25 seconds left in the game. First free throw good. Clay Center is going to 3-0, and as mentioned, 1-0 in the NCKL. Franco hits both free throws. 11 seconds left, and Clay Center can just wind this clock down. 58-26, a dominant performance here on the road against state-ranked Marysville. Here's Crimmins. Graver had it, then stepped out of bounds as the buzzer sounds. Clay Center wins at 58-26 over Marysville. Stay with us. Postgame is on the way after these.
TSI Kansas now offers 24/7 road service for your repair needs. You can rely on TSI to get you back on the road and at a fair price. Whether it's tires, brakes, or engine trouble, our skilled mechanics can get you back in the field or on the road. So if you find yourself broke down on the road or on the farm, call TSI Kansas, your local full-service diesel repair shop. 785-632-5183.
Central Valley Ag can help you get the best deal on your annual fuel and lubricant needs and help you with your Christmas shopping. For every 125 gallons of Cenex lubricants you buy before February 28th, you'll get a $50 Visa gift card. It's also a good time to lock in your price for bulk diesel fuel delivered in the next farming season. And CVA fuel cards make perfect stocking stuffers. Get all the information at cvacoop.com or talk to your CVA energy specialist. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
We're all getting into the Christmas spirit at the Citizens National Bank. Our lobby is looking festive as we prepare to host our holiday open house. We want to show our appreciation to our customers and to the community for their support. I'm inviting you to stop by the Citizens National Bank on Thursday, December 13th, between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. for refreshments and door prizes. The staff at the Citizens National Bank wants to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a joyous holiday season.
Help enhance your everyday experience with a selection of diabetic shoes at Patterson Health Mart and Radio Shack. They offer a wide variety of diabetic shoes to decrease irritation and provide maximum durability. See the display of work shoes, dress shoes, slippers, and athletic shoes, along with molded inserts. Their shoe fabrics offer even the most sensitive of feet maximum comfort while maintaining a stylish and sleek design. And these shoes can be covered by Medicare for diabetics. Visit Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy in Clay Center.
Back once again, we bring you to Marysville. The Clay Center Lady Tigers with a 58-26 winner. They went to a running clock in this ball game as Clay Center really dominant as the game progressed. And then the second half, they just pulled away and eventually put it away going in to the fourth quarter. For the Marysville Bulldogs, it would be Sammy Bartles who led the way. She would finish with 9 points on the night, 5 from Linda Franco. They get 5 also from Macy Raver, 4 from Nicole Franco, 2 from Grace Lauer, and a free throw from Emma Peschel. The Lady Tigers, a 16-point performance from Erin Hamill tonight, and then they get 9 points from Clara Edwards all in that third quarter. She battled foul trouble throughout the first half. 8 points from Lexi Libby, 7 from Haley Franson, 4 each for Addie Mullen and Jaden Crimmins. Maddie Craig with 3. Those 7 from Franson, by the way, all in the third quarter as well, as she also battled foul trouble. Good performance tonight. Lady Tigers win it. Stay with us. We'll take another timeout. We'll bring you back for postgame. They're having their winter homecoming taking place right now here at Marysville. So stay with us. Back in a moment.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At United Bank and Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearhan with Midwest Regional Agency. Our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
I'm going to get right to the point. Flu vaccines. Get it? No, I mean, do you get the flu shot? It's the best way to avoid getting the flu and spreading it to other people. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy has the flu vaccines available for adults, seniors, and children 12 and above. Protect yourself from the influenza virus this season. Protect those around you. Don't miss your shot. Visit Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy for your flu vaccine in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
And it is their winter homecoming taking place here at between the two ball games, between the Lady Tigers matchup with Marysville and the boys to come. So they're having those festivities taking place, announcing the king and queen candidates as we speak right now. It is postgame that is here, being brought to you tonight by Edward Jones Investments. Carrie Spielman, your financial advisor. The Lady Tigers, a really dominant performance tonight. A couple of things to take from this ball game if you're a Clay Center Lady Tiger fan. The fact that they were able to pull away when you lose Clara Edwards and Haley Franson early in the first half. Both had foul trouble. That's your leading scorer and one of your seniors that leads this team, both on the sideline. And then Addie Mullen missed the last few minutes of the second quarter due to her third foul getting picked up. So, playing without your senior point guard, and yet they increased the lead from a 5-point advantage after one quarter, 14-point lead at halftime, and then eventually got it rolling in the third as they pulled away to lead 51-20, and eventually win at 58-26 over Marysville. Take a break from our postgame sponsor. We'll come back, and I'll give you the scoring once again. Very balanced and very impressive. Lady Tigers, 58-26 winner. Stay with us. We're back in a moment.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor, Carrie Spielman. Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office at 701 4th Street in Clay Center, Kansas. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
In postgame right now, being brought to you by Edward Jones Investments, Carrie Spielman, financial advisor. It is the Marysville Bulldog winter homecoming, so they are announcing the king and queen candidates as we mentioned. And Lady Tigers coming off of a 58-26 win here tonight, go to 3-0 now on the season and get their first win in the league opener for both teams. Individually for the Lady Tigers, we mentioned Erin Hamill with 19, Clara Edwards with 9, Lexi Leiby with 8, and then you had 7 from Haley Franson. Edwards and Franson's points all coming in the third quarter, 4 each from Addie Mullen and Jaden Crimmins. Maddie Craig knocked in 3, and Marcy Hamill comes off the bench to score 5, all in the first half, including a 3. In fact, Clay Center got 3 threes from Erin Hamill all first half. Marcy with that 1 3. Maddie Craig hit a 3, 2 threes from Lexi Leiby tonight, and Haley Franson buried a triple as well. The Clay Center Lady Tigers win at 58-26. They just announced the homecoming king, and I think the queen about to be announced. The crowd liking the announcement as they don the king's gear on their king here tonight. The crowd enjoying the moment, and they're about to announce the queen, and then we'll get into pregame with the Tiger boys. Lady Tigers, though, 3-0. Impressive performance tonight. Again, getting it done with some of the personnel normally on the floor unable to play, and so Clay Center comes away with the win, 58-26, in a very balanced attack. Lady Tigers are 3-0 now on the year. Stay with us. When we come back after this 2-minute break, we'll bring you Clay Center Tiger boys pregame and get you set for our next tip-off here from Marysville.